There we go. Brian, this is what I like about you.
I take good direction.
You take good direction. Because I asked for the immediate fade in. What's the technical term for it? When you
Fade to black.
Fade to black, but you're not fading to black. We're
Fading to color.
fading to color. I asked for the immediate fade to color, and he did it just like that. That's how we do things here on the Hey BigHead Show. Welcome back, everybody. I'm excited. Julie, you're sitting in a new chair right now, and there's a reason for that.
Well, I've sat here before, but I think we have some special people on the couch.
We do. We do have special people on the couch. Maria and Scott from Oil Baron, probably one of the best chili paste. Is it chili paste? Is that what I'd call it?
Chili oil. I mean, honestly, it's chili crisp, but yeah, semantics.
Chili crisp?
Yeah.
Probably the best chili crisp I've ever had in my life. And they are a local Vegas company here. Welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you both here.
Yeah, we're excited.
Have you guys
Thanks for having us.
Have you guys been on a podcast before?
I have.
Yeah, she has.
You haven't?
She's a local superstar. No, I haven't.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. Are you local famous?
No, I'm very shy, actually. Feel very uncomfortable right now.
Have you been on 2 podcasts?
I don't know anymore. I
She's-
can't, I
This might
can't
be number
think.
3.
She's just showing off right now.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. So, Maria and Scott, you guys are together. You're married for how long now?
Legally,
Legally married?
yes.
8, 9 months. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I heard that today is a special day. Is that correct?
It is. It's
Why?
our dating anniversary date.
Wow.
So sweet.
Yeah.
You decided to celebrate your dating anniversary with us on the Hey BigHead Show.
That's right.
That means the world to me. Thank you. I know Julie's very happy about this.
I'm very happy about it. I think it's probably making Andrew feel a little lonely behind the desk over there.
We can give hugs later.
Yeah, well, let's do a bit.
I
Right,
hug now.
we'll do a group hug.
Yeah.
We'll do a group hug.
Yeah.
I want to apologize about the heat. It is extremely hot back here. I forgot to turn the AC on when I left last time, and so this was my fault. So if you guys start sweating, I profusely start sweating, I apologize. Brian's already naked over there. Brian, I don't know if you should put your clothes back on.
Looking good, Brian.
Brian, where'd you get that tattoo from?
It's only because I'm not on camera.
All right, so I want to learn a little bit more about the two of you before we dive into the Oil Baron. So how did you guys meet in the first place? Take your time.
So I guess before we started recording, we were telling you that we were Vegas locals.
Sure.
So we both grew up here. She was born in
San
Northern
Francisco.
California. But we both went to school here. So we went to Durango High School.
Nice.
I don't know how long you guys have lived in Vegas, but okay. So I was 2 years ahead of her. I knew who she was, but we never actually ended up meeting.
Now the truth comes out.
Here it is.
Thank
Like
you.
I knew who she was.
You're welcome.
Like she,
Courtney.
like I got it. I mean, she's like 4'7", so there's only so many 4'7".
4'9".
And a half.
So we found each other on Bumble, and I was like,
How about
I
that?
feel like I know you. It was like a perfect in. Because usually, how do you start those conversations? But that was easy. I was like, hey, I remember you from my yearbook. And
So if it was Bumble, what was your first line to him?
I actually don't remember, but I do remember what got me was he had a post about saying that he could find late night tacos. Like that's his special.
That'll do it.
You guys met on Bumble. You took her to some late night tacos, and then the two of you made eye contact, and you said, let's make a chili oil company. That's chili crisp company.
well,
Is that basically what happened?
no. Not, so I've been making this chili oil forever. Like, and the great thing about chili oil is, especially the way I make it, it's so acidic that you can just leave it. You don't have to refrigerate it. So when people come over, I'd be making it in this mason jar, and people would be like, what is this? What's this science experiment you got in here that's like super red with stuff in it? So I had just been iterating on it over and over and over again until I got it to where I loved it. And then she came over at some point.
It was
During-
winter. Let me set the mood.
Set the mood, please, Maria.
I know it's really hot in here, but imagine yourself freezing cold.
Right.
We're trying.
It's the winter. We're getting cozied up together. I see some red shit on his counter. And I was like, what is that? And he's like, do you want me to make you some noodles with chili oil on top? And I was like, okay. So he put together just plain noodles, threw the chili oil on top, scallions and some crunchy shit, and some beef slices.
That sounds so good.
It was amazing. And then I fell in love. And then I was like, hey, this is so great. You should think about selling it. And that's how chili oil came about.
You know,
Stop.
oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I want to, if we can, go back even further. Why are you making chili oil?
What's is this a family secret
Time
recipe?
out. Everybody thinks that this is my recipe because of obvious
guess what?
reasons.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
What are those obvious reasons? Maria?
I can't say online, but Scott can.
No,
Let's hear it, Scott. Let's hear it, Scott.
I'm probably the last.
yes,
person to say it.
make the white man say it.
Exactly.
Good luck.
Is this a family recipe?
No, definitely not. Matter of fact, even if my parents were to somehow end up watching this, they wouldn't take offense to this. They both don't know how to cook. So I just, at some point after I left the house and I was living in LA, I started just cooking. Honestly, because it was the cheaper thing to do.
Sure.
You know? So I just ended up kind of slowly figuring out how to combine flavors. And then I kind of fell in love with it. It was like, it almost felt like an art that I could share with other people. You know how usually art, if you're like a painter or like a sculptor, you just got it and you can see it and maybe you give it to somebody. But with food, it's something you can give to multiple people all at once. They can enjoy it and it's done.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that. And I just kind of fell in love with it. And then I started making tons and tons of different stuff. So I didn't like stick just with chili oil. I was making hot sauces. I was making like spice blends and things like that. But the chili oil, for some reason, like really stuck.
That just did it for you.
And I couldn't stop making it. And so now I definitely can't stop making it.
Yeah.
As much.
No, we literally cannot stop.
So you guys came up with the idea, and how long ago was this? When you came up with the concept of start actually making this something?
She gave me the idea when we were dating, probably before we were engaged, but like it didn't really come to fruition until probably when I filed the LLC. So that must have been.
It was like October of 2023.
Yeah.
So he made you this beef noodle soup concoction, and that's the first time you said "I love you" to him. Is that true?
Close.
Yes, pretty close. We're gonna say yes. We're gonna say yes.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
exactly
go
the
with
first
that.
time.
We'll go with that
Yes.
story.
She whispered it at least.
I love you.
She was talking to the food.
Exactly. She made me talk to the food, but she was looking at you.
Thank you. Yes.
So what about the name? Where did you come up with the name Oil Baron?
Are you big movie people?
Absolutely.
So, okay. My favorite movie is Django Unchained. This has nothing to do with the name, but I love it. Have you seen Django Unchained? It's unreal.
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic acting, story. Okay. My second favorite movie stars Daniel Day-Lewis, and it's about an oil man, and it's called There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with that movie so hard. Like, before I even tied it with chili oil, I just loved it, and I loved his attitude about it. Granted, he turns into a total asshole later on, right? Well, he's kind of an asshole the whole time. But the thing I really loved about it is when I was coming up and trying to figure out a brand with chili oils, all the chili oils were doing the same. You should see our kitchen. Like, we have so many different types of chili oils. And they're either trying to do one of two things. They're either trying to be, like, really authentically Chinese or Asian, right? They've got, like, symbolism. They've got the Chinese colors and things like that, or they're trying to be like fresh or like farmer's market dish, like being really simple
Right.
and cute and not really anything. And none of them are really aggressive. And I was like, I want to stand out. You know, I was just telling you guys earlier, I'm a marketer, right? I work for MGM. But I want to do something different, something that felt loud in space and be aggressive, because I feel like my product is the best and I don't want to pretend that it's not, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up coming up. And that felt like it kind of embodied the attitude that I wanted to bring to the brand.
I really like this this branding though. Like the logo and the branding looks so good.
It's so unique.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's exactly what I was going for.
Is that supposed to be you, or is that supposed to be Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah, we get.
This is my favorite question, by the
we
way.
get that a lot.
Yeah.
I made it.
Okay.
But I'm not an artist.
Sure.
Like, I just know when something looks terrible, right? So I can take something that that barely resembles what I want and slowly chip away at it until it doesn't look awful. That's what I ended up doing here. So it kind of was supposed to be Daniel Day-Lewis, but then it kind of wasn't. And then I was like, you know what? It's probably a good thing it doesn't look like Daniel Day-Lewis. And then I was done with it.
It's Daniel Day Scotty. That's who it is.
there you go.
That's
a good
exactly
one.
what it is.
I like that.
So other than just making it at home over and over again, do you have either of you have any background cooking?
Like professionally?
Yeah.
No.
Not at
No.
all. Not at all.
No.
This was a hell of a process too. I didn't
Yeah.
realize like how involved the health district gets.
Oh, sure.
Every single step. It's a really long thing.
When when it stopped being a passion project and something that you just did over and over again, and you actually started making a business out of it, are you guys still working out of your own kitchen? Do you rent out a kitchen?
So I knew I wanted to, once I got the idea in my head, once really she instilled the idea in my head that we should do this, I first was like, well, how do we scale this, right? It's not as simple, at least I figured, luckily I figured, that it wasn't as simple as taking whatever I'm currently making and just multiplying it by 100 and I can make 100 jars, right? That's not how it went. Also, the mason jar I had was like gigantic. I'm not going to sell it, right? So it started off first with, okay, can I just take this and split it up into 4? And that was pretty easy. And then I was like, can I split up 4 into 20? And that was really difficult.
Yeah.
So like, but a lot harder than I thought it was. So that took a lot of time to kind of figure out, okay, how can I get it to 20 and make it the whole thing work out? Then we went from 20 to 40. And then once it was at 40, I was like, okay, this is really great, but now I'm not really sure what people are actually going to think about this. Like, I love it. She loves it. A lot of people I give it to or love it, but I don't know.
It's like our friends and family, so they might be lying to us.
They're
'cause
going
they
to
like
love it
do that.
regardless.
Yeah.
So what I did as the marketer that I am, as I'm sure you'd maybe appreciate, right, is like I sent all these jars out to friends and family still, and some other people that I didn't know. And when they got the package, it had a QR code. And I had them scan the QR code and basically do a survey. It's totally anonymous. Give me a rating of 1 to 10 of flavor, of
Smart.
spice, of da-da-da-da, right? Most of the time, flavor was great. And granted, they're friends and family most of the time, so I'm like, I don't really know. But the thing that really, I think, caught my eye was spice level, which is something we see at farmers markets and stuff like that. Spice is totally up to the user, right? And it could be, people think it's a 10, some people think it's a 1, right? So it kind of was all over the map. But we used all of that data to kind of decide, okay, how are we going to market this? Do I need to change it at all? What do people like about it, texture-wise, all of that? Then we went from 40, changed it, went to 80, and then once we were at 80, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore without any money, right? Because this started
Our
getting
entire
expensive.
house smelled like chili oil, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, and our hair and our clothes, like, it was
People knew you
horrible.
were coming because they could smell you coming.
1000%. Like, they couldn't see me, but they could smell me.
Where's Maria? We smell her, but we don't know where she is.
She's coming.
We get this question a lot at farmers markets: is how hot is it? And the thing we used to do is like, okay, it's like a 2 out of 10, it's a 3 out of 10, it's a 5 out of 10. That's just people. They don't like, they can't correlate that with anything. So what we say is like, it's about as hot as sriracha. So for anyone watching wants to know how hot this is, it's about as hot as sriracha would be. So if you can handle sriracha, you can handle this, no problem.
I think we can agree with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Even talking about it, because I went home and I had to tell my husband all about it because he's a freak for spicy food. And I am generally a wimp with spicy food. And I went home and I was like, I loved it so much because at least for me, and like you said, everyone handles spice differently. It was spicy when I was tasting it in my mouth, but then it didn't upset my stomach. It didn't make me feel miserable for the rest of the evening. So it was perfect for me.
Good. Hell yeah.
So what are your roles right now? What are you guys doing to delegate who's doing what?
It's kind of a mess, honestly.
Yeah.
We're running around with our heads cut off, it feels like.
That sounds about right.
Scott does all the math. Again, although it seems like I should be the one good at math, I'm not.
Scott, what's
so
7 times
Scott
8?
gets to do the recipe and the math. So he does all the recipe. And then we get to the kitchen and we have like our respective jobs. So like I'm chopping up certain things, he's chopping up other things. I like take extra long on chopping one thing so that he does all the dishes.
Right.
Smart.
What?
Shit.
Anyway,
Breaking news.
she does like the delicate work. There's
I
a lot
do,
of like, if
yeah.
you've noticed, you get those chunks in there,
Yeah.
like garlic and
Yes.
and shallots. So she'll do, and I do like all the hot. So we heat the avocado oil up to 350 degrees.
Oh, wow.
And that can get real dangerous, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially when you put in shallots where have a ton of water in it, right? So the water reacting with oil really starts making a bubble, and if you just throw it in, it can explode, right? So
Yeah, and I was
you
not
have to
down for that.
slowly-
No.
So I got this like whole arm safety fire thing that I got to do, and she can't even see over the
I
top,
can't.
so
I really
like, she'd
can't.
be like
Safety
this.
hazard. It's a safety
Like,
hazard.
that's not. Yeah.
You gave her a boost.
Yeah, no.
Without giving me the secret recipe to it, how much can you tell me about the process of making this?
So it's traditionally Chinese, I would say. So the process of basically taking a neutral oil, we use avocado oil, which I think is like the best tasting. It's also-
Avocado oil.
Do I say avocado weird?
Yes.
I don't think so. Did you say something weird?
Avocado?
We'll hear it in the playback.
I don't think so.
Avocado.
How does everybody else say it?
Avocado?
Avocado.
Yeah, I think it's because he's saying avocado and we say
Oh,
avocado.
He
That's
says
right.
I
avocado.
honestly do
3.
not hear it, which is so crazy. I'm saying it just like you guys.
Avocado. No, I don't think so. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, so I use.
I just had to prove a point.
She's probably right. She's probably right.
She's always right.
Definitely right.
Of course.
So yeah, we heat it up and then we fry shallots, ginger, and garlic all in it. Remove it, and then we individually dump in hot 350-degree oil into each of these jars that has basically everything you see on the back of that label. So a mix of both Mexican and Chinese chilies. We got Szechuan peppercorns in there for some tingle. You got a bunch of different spices, including MSG, which is totally safe. And a question I get a lot, but it is totally safe.
I love MSG.
Yeah, me too. It's so good.
How did it get a bad rap?
Ramen.
Maria?
I think
Yeah,
think
again,
racism-
another
I
question I should be able to answer, but I can't
You
answer.
know everything about MSG, right? Okay.
My grandma has always told me it was bad growing up, actually.
Yeah, she did say that.
I don't know why.
I think it's because it's a highly processed thing, right?
It tastes delicious.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So good.
Yeah, but it is.
So how long would it take to make this?
So,
4 hours.
That's it?
yeah.
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 It takes 4 hours, yeah, start to finish. We've gotten faster at it, so we have been trying to push the limit and increase the number. So that's where we are in the process right now. We're experimenting with how much we can make in 4 or less hours.
Will you be able to get to a point where other people can make that recipes precisely for you?
Yeah.
That's the
So
goal?
we're dying to get to that point.
Yeah.
So in order to get there, I think I don't want to come out of my own pocket. I'm trying to I'd like to go a business loan here. So once I feel like I can prove it out enough to get to a bank, that's when we'll go to a co-packer and see which one we feel I can make it. Sure. It's difficult. I've talked with a lot of other folks who are in kind of the same position as ours. Co-packers vary in quality everywhere.
Okay.
And there's not very many in Vegas, so we might have to go like to Houston, Texas, or we have to go to LA. Kind of depends. So
Gotcha.
should be soon. We're gonna really start exploring that in
Good.
the next 2 months.
Yeah, we need to. We're like to the brim.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Where,
next.
where do you sell these now? Do you sell them online?
Sell them online.
Where do you get them online?
ChiliOilBaron.com.
ChiliOilBaron.com. And then where else do you sell them?
And then we sell them at farmers markets. So we're in downtown Summerlin every so often, and then we're always in the Uncommons. So
Great.
every Sunday. Yeah.
So we have some food here because I'm very excited. I have a few more questions for you, but I want to eat while we're
Yeah.
talking.
Oh, let's
I
do it.
fasted for 48 hours because Julie told me to.
That's not true.
You told
But-
me. You told me they said that I needed to fast.
No, I didn't say it. It's not blood work.
Why didn't why didn't I eat the past 2 days? Maybe I dreamt that conversation.
Now, I will say earlier, after we did like a little mini filming moment, I did tell them, I was like, my stomach's growling so bad, I'm worried. The mic picked it up because I did
Julie's
eat a much
starving.
smaller lunch because I was ready for this.
Julie's getting hangry over here, so we need to feed her quick
Hungry.
before she starts throwing things. So there are a couple things that you told us to get. First, you told us to get bagels and cream cheese, which I am very confused about.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's going to be 3 things on the menu tonight. Okay. So I went from most obvious to least obvious.
Okay.
So I'm
Where-
thinking
where do we start? Where do we
Let's
start?
start with spam musubi. Okay. Classically Filipino dish.
Hawaiian.
Or Hawaiian. Oh, shit.
Those are
We're talking about
different
cutting
places.
things.
Arrest this man. Arrest
this
this
man.
man.
Classically, I almost said
I'm
Filipino
offended.
again.
Filipino,
I don't
like
even
everybody
know how to believe
knows.
As a white Norwegian man, I'm offended too.
My wife is Filipino and she loves masubi, so it's
See, that's what I'm saying. It's confusing. So yeah, I figure we start there.
Great.
Throw it on that, and then we'll go into less obvious, some
Excellent.
bagels and cream cheese, and
All right.
then
So we have Garrett here. Garrett's helping us out. He's going to be passing out the food, passing out the plates. So the flavor that you have now, are you guys planning on expanding either the types of flavor or the spiciness level, or what are your plans for growing on this, snowballing this?
definitely. We are definitely going to make a spicier version. I think that's one of the biggest feedback pieces we get from folks who we don't know from farmers markets is that they really want something that's going to burn their socks off. And so we're working on it, but there's a thing about spice that if you add too much, it will start eating away at the actual flavor that I'm trying to give. And as you can, because I've had it before, right? It's like really flavorful, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
finding that right combination of capsaicin and everything else has been a little difficult. So
What are some of the things you had to deal with when it comes to the health inspector and going through that whole process of
Yeah.
all the licenses and whatever else you need to go through?
So we are considered, and this is not a big deal for anybody about to eat this. We are considered a hazardous food. Why? Because we are using garlic within oil. So I'm sure you guys have probably had garlic in oil before. You go to Trader Joe's, right? All that stuff.
Yeah, all the time.
So the garlic that we fry and we put it into the oil has to be a specific water content level. So we had to get our ingredients water tested, and we have to usually like periodically get them water tested to make sure by the time we're done frying the garlic that when we put it in the oil, it doesn't have too much water,
Yeah.
which would end up like growing bacteria, right? So
This
That's
is our
our-
biggest hurdle.
that is our biggest hurdle.
Sure.
He was stressing out about this kind of
Let me mix it up. So what you're going to notice immediately probably is that we have an entire stick of cinnamon in there, which is, I don't think any other chili oil does it, probably for a good reason. But we've tried to incorporate cinnamon in a lot of ways. We like ground it up, we toasted it, then grinded it up. We bought pre-ground cinnamon. It's just like it's either too chalky or the cinnamon took it over. What we found was the best was if we just stick a whole thing in there and infuse it, right? So best thing to do is maybe get that cinnamon stick out of the way. You're not going to need it probably after that, and then mix it up. right? There's gonna be star anise in there too. So if you see a big star, we also use that to infuse. And then there's a lot of spices at the bottom, some other things.
There are so many ingredients here. It looks so good, and the smell.
It's unreal, right? The smell
It's a really good smell.
it's unlike anything else.
All right, so then I just wiped it all over the top of my musubi here, and then just dive right in.
Yeah, go
Like
for
that?
it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some ASMR with spam musubi.
Gross.
By the way, these spam musubis are from Mo Betta's. Have you guys been to Mo Betta?
Yeah, love Mo Bettas.
Yeah.
Oh my
Love it.
god, this is good.
Hell yeah.
You like it?
Oh, love that. Love to hear it. Scott loves to hear that.
I feel like y'all probably know this. You want to know something a friend of mine taught me in college about spice? Is that if you like spice, it's not actually your taste buds that receive it, it's your pain receptors. So if you
freaky.
like spice,
You're into BDSM?
it's more that you're a glutton for pain. That is what
That
she
is
told
naughty,
me.
naughty.
I know, fun to know though,
Yeah.
right?
That is fun to know.
We're gonna have your friend on the show.
I'll call her.
Sounds like a good time. This is phenomenal. And I'm sweating a little bit right now. I can handle sriracha, but I'm sweating a little bit. It's got good flavor, really good flavor.
Yeah, I think some people will have the taste of the Szechuan peppercorn or the sensation of the Szechuan peppercorn and associate that with spice some of the time. And so it could be a little bit overwhelming. So usually when we're at the farmer's market, we like to warn people, hey, there's Szechuan peppercorn in here. It may tingle a bit, but then it goes away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sweating.
There you go. Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Oh, I'm so excited. This is, yeah. So when I took it home, excuse me. when I stole that bottle from the team,
Can you speak?
I put it on everything. I had eggs. I put it on my eggs.
Yep.
I
I
had
bet
pot
it's good on
stickers. Put it on my pot stickers.
You're
I put
doing
it on
all the right things.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I had some noodles. I put on my noodles. Everything I had was phenomenal, and it's so good. And I haven't even gone through a quarter of it because there's so much in there. Like all you need is just a little amount, but it
Yes.
has so much flavor. It's so good. I mean,
One thing I like to tell people is this is good for a bland meal because it has so many ingredients and so many different flavors involved. So if you're making this amazing culinary dish and you put the chili oil on top of it, it can be overpowering. And what I like to do with this is take the most bland meal, just regular noodles like how Scott did on one of our dates. Throw it on top. It's the best lazy meal. It feels like you spent a lot of time making it.
Yeah. I mean, I could go to Mo Betta's, get a shitload of this stuff.
Yeah.
And just throw your chili oil, chili paste,
Chili crisp.
chili crisp. I'm sorry, I'll get it.
Yeah.
By
I
the
don't
end
know
of
if
the
I wanna
episode,
get-
I'll get it.
Yeah.
What is chili crisp? I've never had
So,
chili crisp.
Well, I feel like chili crisp. I mean,
Is
what
it
I think
crisp with a P at the end?
chili crisp. Yes.
Okay.
It has all the crunchies at the bottom of it, and I would say ours is like that because it has all the stuff. And I know some different chili oil companies use Arari cracker in theirs, and so it makes it a little bit more crunchy. Ours is a little bit different. I know Trader Joe's does a little different rendition of that, but that's what makes it a chili crisp.
Is there a lot of local competition?
Zero, as
Nope.
far as we know.
Nice.
We're the only ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
You are the best local chili crisp company in Vegas.
You can say that
By
hands
far.
down, right?
Yeah.
By far. By far. Awesome. Well, I'm about to dominate this. So, other than this, which is pretty it's pretty straightforward. What are some other things that we can put this chili crisp on?
Yeah, let's go to bagels. We could probably all split one. I don't know what your guys' hunger level is, but yeah, I just
Bring on the
almost
bagel.
make it like a regular bagel and then just start dumping the chili oil on it.
Nice.
It's good to go.
Do we put cream cheese on it too, or no?
Oh yeah, cream cheese first.
I just thought you
Exactly.
went
Yeah.
straight bread and chili crisp. All right. So, Garrett, can you help me out here? I'm excited. All right. So, we're diving into bagel, cream cheese, oil baron. Let's see. That's good. Wow.
Yeah, a little change up. Huh? Honestly, it's so good on almost every breakfast food.
Yeah.
Like avocado toast, obviously eggs.
That's my
right?
favorite.
What
thing
about
to put on.
pancakes?
Yeah, I was just thinking
haven't
about
done that
it,
yet.
but
Okay, but if you kind of mixed it with the maple syrup, maybe.
This is what Julie does.
Yeah.
You say something, and Julie always has to prove a point. Like, what about waffles?
Listen, I literally was
What
helping
about
come up
French
with an
toast?
idea. I was like, what if you mixed it in with the syrup and then it's sweet and spicy?
I tell you what I like about this with the cream cheese.
He
is
ignored
it
me.
Cuts the it cuts all of the spiciness, and you just get the flavor.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's wow. I wasn't expecting the cream cheese to do that, and it's tremendous.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So good.
Yeah, I like it done that way. Avocado does the same thing for it. I like to do like an avocado toast, like a brioche bread, avocado toast or avocado mashed, and then I'll do a little bit of pepper. I'll throw in the chili oil, and then I'll squeeze a lemon on top of that all. And the avocado and the lemon just like cuts the flavor, and it just makes it like I don't know. It just tastes really good together.
What's the most surprising thing you've learned as a small business owner that you didn't expect going into it?
The greatest impact I think we've had to the success so far of Chili Oil Baron, or Oil Baron, geez, even I'm saying it, is that it hasn't come from the quality of our product. It's definitely like I love our product. I think it's the best chili oil there is. But it's mostly come from just having good relationships with people, you know? So the reason we got into a farmer's market is because we were just a good person to some other people that were already working there, and that we were just in constant communication with the person who was coordinating. And then like we got the Southern Nevada Health District label approver to we got really close with her, and we're like, okay, how can you help me kind of guide me through this to make sure that I understand it, so when we come up with the next product, that this is like a much easier process. Like everything, all these different steps, major milestones I think we've made so far in this company is so dependent on how our relationships are with like the people we've met along the way. So
Well said. That's
yeah,
beautiful.
I mean, this is one of these things right now, right? Like this is
Yes.
something like I want to make sure that I feel ingrained in like the local community, right? So the fact that you guys ended up reaching out and we couldn't say no, and who knows what this will turn into? Maybe
I love that.
Yeah,
That's
So.
great.
I think something for me is I learned that nobody knows what they're doing, like not one single person. And I kind of had this thought like so many years ago. And every time I do a self check-in with myself, every time I'm doing like anything, whether it's my corporate job or chili oil or family stuff, nobody knows what they're doing. And it's such a good reminder that just keep going, just keep figuring out, just keep running into issues, because actually nobody knows what's going on. And that makes me feel a little bit more confident and somebody that's can be insecure in certain things.
Do you guys ever doubt yourselves? Like, why are we doing this?
10,000%.
hell yeah,
1,000 times, yes.
all the
Yeah.
time. I'm like, this is never gonna blow
Poor
up.
Scott. Yeah,
just gonna be
he's
making
really
this
he
shit.
takes it really hard
you?
sometimes.
Smelling like this avocado oil forever. And
Why do
this
you
is
say it
never
like
gonna-
that, Scott?
It's just never gonna blow up. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I doubt myself all the time. I mean, we have dreams for this thing to blow up and to get big and really just get our chili oil in the hands of people. But it's just sometimes, a lot of people, especially myself, I've had a lot of big dreams for small businesses, like things to start up. But it feels like when you have a goal that's so big in your head, it makes it hard to even start walking towards it, right? So that's kind of like what I've been trying to push out of my mind is like, let's just go day by day.
Yep.
Don't worry about the doubt. Don't worry about the big picture that you want. Just what can we do to improve on it, like right now? And this is one of those things. Like,
Yeah.
Right. It's just maybe we'll get X amount of people to buy some chili oil from us just from watching this. Maybe you guys.
I
will
also
start
really
buying.
I was
like
about
to
to say,
watch.
need.
you've got at least one new customer.
There you go.
So
Hell yeah.
You got a couple here for sure.
Thank
What were you saying, Maria?
I like to watch Scott go through this process because he does like his emotions. He's not really that emotional in general, I think. But when it comes to chili oil, I feel like he is really emotional. Like it'll affect him. Sorry, I'm putting your business in the streets. It'll affect him if somebody doesn't particularly like it. But I have to remind him like everything's subjective,
Sure.
different. I like to say different strokes for different folks. I don't really know what that means, so sorry if it's
Right.
inappropriate.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I'm not gonna say where I got
Yeah,
that from.
there'll be times where we're in farmers markets and they'll be like, they'll eat it and they'll look at me like, that doesn't have as much umami as I thought it would have.
And then I can see like
Like
Scott
what?
like sweating, like a vein popping out of his forehead. I'm like, relax,
I need
bro.
to realize I do.
Yeah.
People aren't gonna
But
like
it's
it. Yeah.
fun to like see him be so excited for something, and it makes me just want to help like grow it and support him, even though
Yeah.
we're doing a million other things.
So we have one more item that we're going to try on the menu.
Yeah. Ice cream.
Garrett, do you mind grabbing that bad boy?
And
Oh,
I
I haven't
highly
done this.
recommend do not be shy with it. I would say dump it on your ice cream and just do big chunks.
Just
don't
just
think this is
get
gonna
mad
be
at it.
like
Look.
awful.
Yes.
Trust me. It's
Listen, you haven't steered us wrong yet.
There you go.
I have full faith. All right, so I just dove in, and I put
I haven't
a
tried it yet.
shitload.
So what
on
do you
the ice
think?
cream.
What does it remind you of?
Yeah, I'm doing no bite. It reminds you of like, oh wait, that was a good one. It reminds you almost like of a cake or something, like a spicy cake. It feels like.
Yeah.
It's got so many flavors to it, but again, like the dairy cuts the spice, so you're really just getting more flavors plus a little ice cream on top of it.
Yeah.
It's really good. What do you think, Jared?
I think it's great. I just looked at him. You were talking, and I didn't want to speak over you, but I was like, wow, that's really good. It's like, yeah, kind of what you were saying. And I think probably due to the spices that y'all use, it is almost like a spicy carrot cake kind of vibe when you put these two together. And I'm pro carrot cake, so that's a good thing. I love carrot cake.
We're pro carrot cake here on the Hey BigHead.
Pro carrot cake.
Except Brian. Brian's anti carrot cake.
Yes.
Brian, we
anti
talked
all
about this
cake.
before.
He's pro Lego and walking.
Wow. But again, like it really, I can't emphasize enough how much the dairy, like the ice cream and the cream cheese, it cuts out the spice and it really just emphasizes the flavor.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
So good.
Like aloe vera on a burn.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
It's like aloe vera on a burn.
Yes. Is it true that when you have a sunburn, you put some of this chili oil on you? Is that-
Try it
I
next
highly
time.
suggest it.
yeah. I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Well, we'd love to see how that works out for you.
Julie, is your stomach still growling? Or are you good now?
It is still growling.
You're
but,
still hungry?
But see, here's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, oh, I wonder what I can do for dinner and put chili oil on it. Like I'm already thinking about what I'm going to pick up on the way home from the store.
Have you tried sending this to other influencers, or what's your marketing approach other than just posting on Instagram?
So I want to do it all at once when we do it. So I'm waiting on, we're creating like a list of influencers we want to have, right? I want to do it all at once.
Sure.
And make sure we have a paid media campaign behind it too. Along with we'll probably launch SEM at the same time too, right? So I want to do it all at once so we can capture it. But the other thing I'm waiting on, we have everything kind of set up, other than maybe a couple influencers, but we're barely keeping up with inventory as it is. Like these farmers markets, we're selling out online. We're getting tons of orders every day. What I'm afraid of is I go put all this money again, all this effort against like influencers and doing this big campaign, and that people try and order and we sell it in 20 seconds, right?
Right.
So we got to have the inventory ready to go before we do it, and so that's going to require a little bit of time and probably getting us a co-packing place. So we probably won't do any of that until 5 months from now, something like that.
I'm scared to make any more movement, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because how can we like cook all this chili oil?
Yeah, we can't. We can't do anything.
There's so many like local places that will invite. It's a new opening of a new restaurant or whatever, and so many people invite all the influencers at once. Everybody posts about the restaurant or the experience or whatever, the attraction, whatever it is, and then once everybody sees it, then it's like, all right, well, how can we do it again? But in your case, I do feel like having a lot of influencers try it at once, you start getting hit left and right with oil baron. It does create that demand, which would be great. If you guys do sell out, which again would be a good problem to have, that creates that demand. I think that would be a great approach. I'm very excited to see who you target. I already have a few suggestions too. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
But I definitely have a few suggestions of who local influencers I think would, one, love the product, and two, would really hit with their demographic too.
Yeah, could you be one of them?
Already, I will literally do anything for more chili crisp. This is so good. So one more time, remind everybody how we can get more of Oil Baron.
Well, you can follow us on Instagram at chilioilbaron.com, and that'll give you links everywhere. See what my wife and I are doing, where we're posted, what farmers markets we're at. We're doing like night markets and some Asian festivals, things like that. But if you need it right now, go to chilioilbaron.com.
Chilioilbaron.com?
That's right.
Excellent. Yes. Well, this was awesome. Scott and Maria, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to play this outro music real quick, but before I do, Julie, do you have any last words for them?
No, I'm excited to buy some, and I'll probably come visit y'all this Sunday, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
We love that. Well, this is great. Garrett, how did you think? What did you think of the food? Garrett's sweating.
You're fine.
He's perspiring. That's why we're wearing black t-shirts, because we don't see the sweat marks on our chest. Well, thank you guys for coming in. This was great. Check out new episodes every week on heybighead.com. Brian, I'll see you next week.
Bye.